Hey, Ed here at FICMRepair. Man, I appreciate this comment. Of course, it's not always the FICM. It's just a place down the troubleshooting path. It's like, I've got these problems. What are the basics to look at, right? Now, in the case of the video that I'm responding to, that this comment was made on, we had a truck that was just cranking until the starter started to slow down. And it's like, dude, you're going to kill your starter. Dude, you're going to kill your FICM. So why don't we start before we just crank the living tar out of this thing trying to get it to go? Let's do some basic troubleshooting. Let's look at our high pressure oil system. Let's look at fuel pressure. Let's look at the FICM voltage. Let's get the easy stuff out of the way, and then we can go ahead and start looking at the harder stuff after that. So it's just a process of elimination. I'm not a fan of the parts cannon at all. Let's find out what's wrong and let's fix it. In the process of finding out what's wrong, let's go ahead and not break something else, like the starter in this example, or like drawing down batteries. Do you know that if you draw your batteries down to less than 80% state of charge ever, they never come back to where they used to be completely? And so just cranking on it, it just shortens the life of batteries. And of course, it irritates the FICM, and it irritates you probably. And well, it also irritates the starter. So all these things are just avoidable with just some basic gauges, my favorite being the Edge Insight CTS3. You know, you have this dude right here because it can go ahead and it can monitor all this stuff. Well, I guess the fuel pressure with their street diesel kit out on, but at any rate, you get the point. So no, it's not always head gaskets. No, it's not always the FICM. No, it's not always a dummy plug or a standpipe or injector cup nipples or their corresponding O-rings or the H-pop, but sometimes it's any of these things. Very seldom is it all of these things, but yeah, it's just a question of what do you want to do when you're up in there. So remember, the goal is not to sell you stuff, it's to tell you stuff and just to say, hey, you know, this is the process of diagnosing, and in the process of that, maybe you want to hook up a battery charger while you're cranking on the thing to minimize your drawdown on stuff. And heck, you might want to pull the FICM relay out during cranking while you're checking other things, and that way you just prevent the FICM from being subject to harm while you're troubleshooting other things. You can check your fuel pressure without a FICM relay. You can check your high pressure oil without a FICM relay, as an example. You cam sync, crank sync, all this kind of stuff. So I hope this helps, but excellent comment. I appreciate you. FICMRepair.com. We're all in this together. Oh, by the way, I also appreciate your comment. This is down the path that we're all together, living parallel lives. I appreciate your subsequent comment. Somebody else commented, dude, he said that it could be something else, and then you responded back. You're like, yeah, I was too lazy to delete the comment. LOL. Love that. So anyway, yeah, cool. Appreciate you guys. Take care.